Welcome to Moet Bangla channel. Dear viewers, keep watching Moet Bangla channel. Those who have played the video, and even those who have not subscribed to the Moet Bangla channel are requested to subscribe the Moet Bangla channel and become a member of the Moet Bangla channel family and turn on the bell button on the side to get the next video first. And to those who have already subscribed to the Moet Bangla channel, I would like to thank and congratulate them. Greetings from Moet Bangla channel. I am Mahmoud from the tea garden of Bangladesh's largest tea plantation area and the largest tea producing area in Bangladesh. Repeat, dear visitors, this year Bangladesh has been affected by lack of rain. And the tea plantations of Bangladesh are under the grip of various adversities including lack of rain or drought for a long time. Mahmoud made a special report based on the information by recording and editing the video after visiting the tea garden and seeing the poor condition of the tea garden. Repeat, due to prolonged drought in Bangladesh, tea plantations are dying due to lack of water due to indiscriminate cutting of shade trees in the name of auction of old shade trees and smuggling of shade trees worth crores of rupees. Moreover, tea production is under threat due to the loss of fertility due to the aridity of hilly land suitable for tea cultivation and due to old trees, disease in new plantations, insects including red spiders and various diseases. Due to the lack of adequate irrigation system tube wells in most of the tea gardens, the water supply crisis has become acute. As most of the tea plantations are dependent on natural rainfall, the water shortage is not immediately resolved until the rains arrive. Due to various difficulties, Bangladesh is now lagging behind in tea production. Tea production is facing challenges day by day. The quality of tea is declining. Unfavorable climate, increase in the number of old tea trees, decrease in soil fertility, lack of interest in plantation of new varieties are being blamed. Although about 1.5 lakh tea workers work in 170 small and big tea plantations in Bangladesh. At least 1 lakh tea workers along with their family members are dependent on tea production. According to Labour House, the central organizing office of tea workers, there are 6 registered productive tea gardens in Bangladesh. Among them, there are 93 in Mulvibazar district, 23 in Habigan district, 19 in Salat district, 22 in Chittagong district, 7 in Panchgarh district, 1 in Rangamati district and 1 in Brahmanbaria district. According to the information of Bangladesh Tea Workers Union's Labour House in Srimangal, under this office, the number of family members of 1 lakh workers working in the 7 valleys of Balashara, Manadalay, Shamsarnagar, Jurai, Laskarpur and Habiganj, Malnachara and Salat in Chittagong under this office is more than 10 lakh. Earlier, Bangladesh had set a new record in tea production. In the year 2021, 9.5 kg tea was produced in Bangladesh, surpassing all previous records. The industry has seen success due to garden expansion, new investment and various steps taken by the owners to improve the garden. In 2021, Bangladesh produced 9.5 kilograms of tea, surpassing all previous records. Bangladesh made the highest record of production in 2019 with 6 tea gardens and small-scale tea gardens. Bangladesh produced the highest record of 9,65,06,000 kg of tea in the year 2021. The target of the gardens was that if this trend of production continues, from the year 2023, Bangladesh will rank in the list of producing 100 million kg of tea leaves per year. Repeat. As a result of the increase in small-scale tea cultivation and several developmental activities of the Bangladesh Tea Board, the Tea Board recorded the highest production in tea production. According to tea researchers, the production increased in 2021 due to various steps taken by the Tea Board, including increasing the cultivation of high-yielding varieties of tea. Repeat, Bangladeshi tea is losing the international market according to the sources of Bangladesh Tea Board. In the last 2010 years, 5,91,70,000 kg of tea has been produced from the tea plantations of Bangladesh. The market value of which is about 100 sites, 60 crores of taka. The related sources also said that the production of tea has decreased by about 1.000 kg 2010 compared to 2009. The reasons for this are unfavorable climate, increase in the number of mature tea trees, decrease in soil fertility, lack of new plantation nets. The amount of tea produced in Bangladesh in 2009 was 5,999,000 kg. In the year 2010, 5,91,70,000 kg was produced. This year the production deficit is 8,20,000 kg. In 2009, the market value of tea produced in Bangladesh was 160 crore 97 lakh 30,000 taka. And in 2010 it stood at 900 crore 75 lakh 90,000 taka. 2 crore 240,000 rupees less than the number of rupees. Due to various adversities including lack of rain, there is a fear that the production in the tea gardens of Bangladesh will be less in the tea season next year. Even at the beginning of 2010, due to drought, fog, lack of timely rainfall, the production target was not achieved in tea plantations which depend on rainfall. Again, in those tea gardens which have artificial water irrigation system, it is not possible to give water through irrigation due to the drying up of the water in the hills or springs this year. Moreover, until the current month of March, the winter mood and fog at night and severe drought or scorching heat during the day have had an adverse effect on the tea gardens. Due to prolonged drought and fog, infestation of various types of pests including red spider has increased in tea plants. In many tea plantations, the tea trees are old. In some gardens, the age of tea plants is close to 50 years. Apart from that, soil fertility has decreased due to continuous use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. An official or director of Bangladesh Tea Research Institute said that the production of tea decreased in the year 2010 due to adverse effects of weather including drought, thick fog throughout the year. Concerned researchers are worried that its production may be less this year. There are 133 tea gardens in Salad division out of 167 tea gardens in Bangladesh. Out of this there are 92 tea gardens in Novabazar district, and 33 tea gardens in Srimangal. In the year Ek-At-Batsar, the first commercial tea cultivation started in Bangladesh with the start of tea cultivation in the Melanachar Garden Salad, Bangladesh. 80% of the total tea produced in Bangladesh is produced in Salad division, according to tea research people. Everyone hopes that Bangladesh will move forward rapidly in tea production after overcoming various adversities including drought.